Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller prospecting. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Gold Panning Fever episode number 179. Where today we're going to be going through a bag of TandR prospecting's Paydirt. This one right here with guaranteed 1 gram of gold. Now I have my notes here. I think this is their Georgia bag. They do an Alabama bag and a Georgia bag, and this is their Georgia bag. But let me go catch up on chat. Say hi to everybody. Ortiz, HD Shovelhead, Weezen, thank you for being here and being mods. And if Donna, if you're here and I haven't seen you yet, thank you for being here and being a mod as well. Humble Stacker, thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. Refotris, how's it going, brother? How'd you enjoy yourself down in Arizona? AU Rockin', Shane Brethero, what's up, brother? Work away, work away. Mary, how are you? Besides being bored, not having enough Paydirt. Brad Thompson, you really have to look when you buy bags. It's pretty hard nowadays. They used to tell you how many mils each bag was, but you really have to look. The bags I use, I can show you. The bags I use, the craft ones, when I started buying these, I bought these because they were 8 mil thick and they were really thick. And most typical coffee bags are either 4 or 6. But they do sell 2 millimeter ones and stuff like that. And a cheap Ziploc bag is right around 3 to 4 milliliters. So you definitely need to look and search the descriptions, because I just found out I bought more of my bags and they just reduced it and made it, I think, a 6 mil bag. So I'm going to have to find new ones. But yeah, bags, you buy them, you suck, you get them, and it's like paper thin, and you got to put something in it and it just punches holes through them. But Glenn Robertson, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. All right. Mark Sheldon, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining. All right. KC Sering, what's up? I'm sorry I missed your phone call this weekend, KC. I've been sick again. My kids or my son. My daughter was smart enough. She stayed away. Her and her boyfriend were sick as well, and they stayed away for the whole weekend. But my son came over and just wrecked me, so I was either sleeping or in the bathroom the entire week. Randy Cladd, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Knights 880, what's up, brother? How's it been going? David, how's it going? David Desaltels, John Gear, thank you for joining the show. Nightbot, thank you for joining the show. Robert Avery, Alaskan Assassin Adventures, how's it going? Jason G, how's it going? Yeah, they're going to find the gold. They're going to find nothing. They're going to find nothing. One of these days, I will put out my giant how to find the lost treasure of Oak Island. I loved Oak Island. I stopped watching the show after like the first season. I just, I couldn't deal with it. It's just too much, like cliffhanger type stuff. But I've always been a fan of Oak Island. Since I was a kid. Oak Island has been my first treasure book I ever read, or not like treasure, but kind of, on the same theme of stuff, was Raise the Titanic by Clive Cussler. And I absolutely loved the book. Then I found out that the writer, he used all the profits from his books that he wrote to then go search for old Civil War submarines and boats that were sunk during, the Civil War. And so that originally piqued my interest in stuff like that. And that got me, at a library and reading books about Oak Island. And if you read all the books of Oak Island over the years and all the different people that have found things and what they've done and where they've dug and stuff, there's so many clues to tell you, like, okay, if you did this, you would have a really good idea of where everything is, and nobody's done it. But we'll see. Maybe one day, Or I'll come out with a video, then somebody with a ton more subscribers than me will copy what I say and make zillions of views and find the treasure and keep me out of it. But and Donna, thank you very much, Donna. Way too kind, Donna. Kristen Reed, how are you today? Awesome, David. That's awesome. I didn't know you were in court, but that is so awesome you won. It's always good when you win. PA Patriot, what's up? Michael Reed. I was wondering if you were here. I saw the better half, so I was like, oh, he's got to be here. But there you go. You're just late. SRIP63, how's it going? I said that just to hear you say that. I'm telling you, I have it. I know it all, man. One of these days, it's just, to do that video, I would need to make lots of like animation stuff to show. Like I have to show maps and things like that and point like stuff like that. And that type of stuff I don't like doing in my videos because then it just takes so much time. And then when I'm shooting the video, you have to, like, I mean, how long have I been doing reviews? It took me 6 years to show my ugly mug. Then it took like another 2 years before I started putting the spreadsheets up on the on the reviews. Just because doing that stuff takes more effort. And, I just like doing the Paydirt and crunching numbers. So one of these days, like once like I said, eventually we'll run out of Paydirts to review and something like that. And I'll need to make a video and we'll do that. So D3 done, dude. Or maybe they'll find the gold and I won't need to do it, even though I don't think there was ever gold, but I think the original treasure is long gone. It was purposely, I will tell you this. I think the original treasure was not anything that was hard. Nothing. I think it was something purposely designed so that if the chamber flooded, it would be ruined and destroyed. So, sounding rough. I am rough. Like I said, I spent, my son came over Wednesday night and he was like, hey, how's it going? All this. And then Wednesday night at like midnight, he woke me up and told me he was really, really sick. He had been throwing up all night and he proceeded to throw up for 2 days straight. And I was like, oh, you throw up in the bed, bathroom, everywhere. It was just a giant mess. And I thought, well, okay, stay clean, use gloves, do all these things, Dylan, and you'll be fine. Well, sure enough, he got a little, so he stopped throwing up. I guess it was Saturday morning. And then I started throwing. I was sick for 2 days. And whatever this is, I don't know. Last time they got me sick twice. They got me sick with the Timu flu. And now they got me sick with the Timu bubonic plague. So I don't know. Backyard prospecting, how's it going? At least we weren't both sick of the same day. So he spent 2 days living in the bathroom. And then I spent 2 days living in the bathroom. But even now, it's... that was Saturday and Sunday. All day Monday, I couldn't really eat anything, just feel sick. Today, I couldn't really eat anything. It's just, still fat, but, I still can't eat anything. Or if I do eat something, you feel like you have to, go expel it as soon as you eat it. So it's just not fun. Gentleman Prospector, how's it going? I told them they need to stop, like, whatever they're ordering from China, they need to stop ordering because it's just killing me. Backyard Prospecting in the house. How's it going? Thank you for joining the show. All you see was my hands. It was just my original setup. When I first started this channel, I could have probably shot my face in my videos and stuff like that. But when I first started doing my Paydirt reviews, I was shooting everything with my phone. I had an overhead set up so I could put my phone on top of it. I could do all the panning. I could do the intro. I could do the review. I could essentially do everything without having to move my camera. And then I had a microphone that was plugged into my phone that was facing me. So, and it wasn't until later, and when you're shooting everything with your phone, you don't want to have to start then moving your phone around, especially where you had, a sink full of water underneath. So it wasn't until I built my studio at my house where I moved it to the garage that I planned on doing other things. But, then I got divorced and, that took longer. So. Oh, yeah, that's rough, David. Lord Shadow, how's it going? Aaron Mack. Oh, that's rough, Aaron. That's rough when you have to miss a whole bunch of work. Mama Bird, how's it going? Adam Weiss, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Playing sick tag is worse. It is. And the worst part about it is, so I get my kids for 5 days, and then I don't get them for. So the way my schedule with my kids is I get them for 5 days. And then he just went home yesterday. And he's coming back over tomorrow. So my house is an absolute wreck. It needs to be fumigated. I need to go get like 30 gallons of bleach. And, I've been washing clothes all day. Sheets, blankets, everything, towels, every little piece of clothing that might have been contaminated, just to make sure nobody gets sick, because I don't want them to come over. So that's what the roughest part is, just being sick for a while and then, having to clean up your whole house and then hoping that doesn't happen over again. So, Oh, there you go, David. There you go. That's it, Aaron. As long as you're feeling better, brother, that's all that matters. you know, because you can not pay bills. So what are they gonna do? You know, they can't take organs anymore. You know, they got rid of those they got rid of those laws a long time ago. Now, you never know, you know, as crazy as governments have been the last, 12 or 14, 18 years or something, they might pass those laws again and people might start harvesting organs or something, or they might watch a movie and pass it, but uh, Jose, how's it going, brother? How's it going? Been a while since you've been on the live. I appreciate it. So yeah, today's show probably isn't going to be too long. But we're going to be doing some here. I need to pop out chat so I can do this. There we go. But yeah, we're going to be going through some TandR prospecting Paydirt. I have reviewed them before, and it's pretty good Paydirt. It's not horrible Paydirt or anything like that. They got a pretty good ROI. I think they're average right around 80% guaranteed ROI. And this is right here. They typically sell 1 gram and 3 gram bags, and they have Paydirt from Georgia or Alabama. They do videos on Facebook, a lot of Facebook stuff. And they were originally going to be in my Paydirt championship. They were originally going to be team number or seller number 8 in my championship, but they were sold out. Actually, this is the last bag. I had gotten this bag, I think, a month before the Paydirt championship because, I wanted to see if they were going to restock. I had a secret shopper buy this. I think it was 1 or 2 months before I started having my secret shoppers buy stuff, and because it was their last bag. And I wanted to see if I bought their last bag, if they would restock, and they just never restocked for, I think, 2.5 months. I don't even know if they're stocked now, but so they were going to make it in. I don't know who took their place. I think probably... It wasn't Bear Prospecting. I don't know. I think it was RJ's. I think RJ's Paydirt. Yeah, that's right, because RJ's was going to be the seller number 9. I originally wasn't going to have RJ's in it, and then TandR was out of stock, so I went with RJ's Paydirt. Yeah, Brad, when you used to buy Paydirt bags, they used to make it like that used to be in the title. Like it would actually say, resealable bag, 6 millimeter thick, and they kind of did away with that because I think what happened was, once the Chinese company started saying, well, we can make it cheaper, they started hiding that information more and more because then you see like, oh, I was paying $40 for my bags. Now I'm paying 30. Yeah. And you didn't realize you were getting bags that were half as thin. So, So definitely look for those. I think like most of the bags like Culver uses and all them, I'm almost positive they're all 6 mil bags. So as long as you find something 6 mil or better, it'll work. JBM, thank you very much. I appreciate that. What's up, JP? How's it going? And no idea on KC. I have no idea what Allison's going to do. She went and messaged me, and we talked back and forth for an hour about how she was going to sell this weekend, and bam, nothing. So I need to message her. Like I said, I think I talked to her, whatever it was, like Wednesday, I think it was, and that's when I posted on Patreon to let everyone know that Yukon Alley was going to be selling again. And then, I posted that, and then I got sick, so I didn't really I kept refreshing her website to see, but I just didn't, I wasn't about to start a chat and talking to somebody when I was sick. So no idea. I'll have to message her and see if it's this weekend or what. And I'll let everyone know as soon as I find out. And James, yeah, same thing. I don't know. She just, I don't know. I don't think she's watching the show right now. So, because she always thinks it's Saturdays. So. No, Brad. So when I talk to her, it's not so much, Yukon Alley isn't in this to make money. Allison does not sell Paydirt to make money. She's a full-time miner. She is a full-time gold miner. And full-time gold miners, even though she makes more money off of the gold she puts in Paydirt, it's a lot more labor intensive. If you get 10 ounces of gold on a day's sluice, you can just turn around, walk, drive into town and sell it. 15 minutes later, you have your money. You might only get 75% of your money, but then if you have to, weigh it up, clean it up, put it in the bags of Paydirt, mail the bags of Paydirt, deal with customer service and all these things to then get 85% return on it's just not worth it. She does it because she loves the community. So, but it's one of those things, if you're just doing something for the love of the community, everything else is going to take priority. If a bill shows up and you've got to go, mine stuff, or, if your tractor breaks down, if your D10 breaks down, if somebody, finds out that somebody's, been snooping on your claim and stuff like that. And that's what happened last year. Last year, she started selling Paydirt and something came up with a claim, and then she had to just, this is business. So, and since Paydirt isn't her business, gold mining is her business, she kind of left. So I'm sure that it's just something to do with, she just bought, more property, and, it's probably their time to relax and not be mining, so. I mean, as soon as I find out, I will tell her. I am going to message her and find out, and I'll just keep everyone posted. We'll have to see. Mm. All right, you go eat, JBM. But all right, we're not going to talk too much. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter show tonight. And I always say that, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know how long I'll be able to, just sit here. I'm drinking tea. I'm actually drinking tea tonight. I haven't had coffee in a week, and it's killing me. But here, we're going to shrink down the ugly mug, and we're going to start panning this out. And this is Georgia material, so 1 gram guaranteed. We'll talk about it more while we're panning. But all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. And here we go. All right. Get rid of the ugly mug, so you don't even have to look at that. We can just look at the gold. All right, so give me a second to set everything up. Move my tea around. It is tea with honey. I did end up, I know the last time I was sick, I was telling everyone I didn't have any honey. I did go buy honey, and it's almost out already. So yeah, the being sick definitely messed me up, because I was supposed to have a video out Saturday. It was just an unboxing video, and a future Miller prospecting video type thing. But unfortunately, being sick, I didn't shoot it. So that might come out before Saturday. Saturday, I do have a different video coming out. I have a Paydirt battle coming out Saturday. So this other video might come out tomorrow. It might come out Thursday or Friday. It's just going to be, an extra video. But then tomorrow, I will have the gold guessing. So if you're a Patreon member, the gold guessing videos will be out tomorrow. I've got all the gold weighed up and stuff like that. I just have to shoot those later tonight. Now, let me just get chat up. And start screaming. All right. Eight 8.4 grams. That's pretty good, Jamie. Miller for president. That's it, brother. I did like that decaf. I'm just one of those people where I drink coffee and then I realize I'm out and just buy more coffee. Because I was like, oh man, I should probably order more of this or something. But then I was like, well, then my problem is then I'd run out and, like I did. It was I used it and I ran out and I was like, okay. And I just ran and got me some, 3 pounds of some new coffee. And I was like, okay, I'm really bad at like coffee. I don't know why, I'll make sure I always have, 2 or 3 of this or, honey or something else or tea in my thing. But coffee, I just, it's one of those things I never think about. Then all of a sudden I run out. But it was really good coffee, brother. It's definitely good coffee. All right, here we go. Here's our Georgia material. Looks like Georgia material. Looks like the old golden Paydirt material almost. So, all right, let's start panning this out. This is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. Like I said, I had bought this just to see if they would restock, and I don't even know if they're restocked. I'm gonna have to look before the end of the show to see if they have any in stock. But they had pretty good prices. I bought this. Here, let me see. What did I pay for this? Yeah, it was. I paid $95 for this shipped, or my secret shopper paid $95 for this shipped. I think it was $80 plus. Here, oh my gosh, where's my notes? Yeah, it was $80 for the Paydirt, and then $15 for shipping. But Gold Spot on the day it was purchased was $80.15. So they were essentially selling the Paydirt itself for spot price, and then making a buck or two off shipping. So should be a good ROI. Probably won't weigh it up and find out, but you know. You should take a break and pan some. Wow. Send it all to me, brother. I'll pan it out. I'll pan anything out. That's what half the Paydirt's up there just waiting for me to pan out. PA. Like I said, I have reviewed this seller before, and it was pretty good Paydirt. I will say, they do have some funny videos if you happen to catch them on Facebook. They're one of those people that make the videos that, you know, they're at the Alabama George camp and they found like, you know, an ounce of gold in one day. You know, those types of videos. But, you know, as long as they're selling good Paydirt, I guess, you know. Yeah, see, Lord Shadow, now everyone wants some of your Paydirt. They'll take your gravels. In fact, you can send me a ton of gravels and I'll pan them out, because I was just telling Ed the other day I need to buy like, what is it, something like 24 tons of gravel for my driveway. So you want to send me 24 tons of it, I'll pan it all out. Or if anyone wants to send me 24 tons of gravel, I'll pan it out. And I will. I'll pan out all of it. I might speed pan it and just, you know. All right, Donna. Early bed tonight, but okay. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. And see, where's you at? I wouldn't mind having a pretty gravel driveway. Yeah, but yeah, this winter has just wrecked my driveway. It's just being wet the entire season, and you know, me, my daughter, my daughter's boyfriend, all driving on my driveway. And I have a 1-car driveway, so you know, whenever you have to like kind of make room to fit other cars, it just, you're driving on grass and places that you're not supposed to. You know, I kind of had one of those driveways that's just like the 2 tire tracks of gravel, and that's it. But we can't use those because, fit in 3 cars. So, well, no worries, no worries. This spring, hit me up. Like I said, it doesn't even have to have gold. If it's something new and unique, I'm more than happy to pan something out. I've had many a live shows where I found no gold whatsoever. So, oh, well, there you go, Aaron. I can't deal with dogs, but good for you. I grew up with a lot of dogs, and just they're not for me anymore. Too much. They need too much. Good thing is they won't eat you really quickly if you pass away, like my cat will. My cat, cats won't even wait 24 hours before, munching down. Pint-sized Panners, thanks for joining the show. Appreciate it. No guarantee. That, like I said, I've panned out many a Paydirts on this live show that people sent me that had no gold in them. It's just, to me, it's just fun panning out something that somebody else, that's what they work, If somebody's on a stream somewhere and that's what they work and they send me the dirt, then I get to pretend like I'm next to them and, but not having to use the shovel and do all the digging and stuff. I just get to be the lazy guy sitting on the beach waiting. Hey, you finished? You filled that 5-gallon bucket up yet? All right, let me pan it. So finding some gold. So far, I found a couple of little specks in each little one. So if anyone happens to know, I'm gonna bring this up since somebody already brought it up to me. So not too long ago, somebody had up a vintage can of Paydirt on eBay. And it didn't sell the first time, but then it sold. It sold, I guess, like 2 weeks ago or something like that for $130. If anyone knows who bought it, let me know. I don't want to buy it, but I'm really curious. I want to know what I want to know what the results were on it. So it's like a 1930s can of Paydirt. It looked like a soup can full of Paydirt. Sold for $130. Me and the other guy thought Clash would end up buying it just because he's bought the last couple of them. But I don't think it was Clash. Based on what I can see from the buyer, I don't think it was Clash. So I'm hoping it's somebody that's going to end up doing a video or opening it and panning it out. Because I'd be really curious what was in it. So if you happen to know, let me know. Just so I can make sure, if it's not Clash or somebody that I'm going to already sub to, I can sub to them. How you doing, pint-sized? Wesley, how's it going, brother? How's the FGW sluice going? Still selling out? I figured you were working, Ortiz. I said hi to you at the beginning of the show. I figured you were just munching away or something. Hey, Annie Stevens, how are you? Thank you for joining the show. Appreciate it. Appreciate everyone that's here. I really do. If it wasn't for y'all, I would have canceled. If there was nobody going to be here, I was going to definitely cancel tonight and just go back to bed. But I had to take like a 2-hour nap before the show because I was like, oh, I need some energy just to get through. My stomach was just wrecked. Oh, yeah, and Ed, thank you very much. Now make sure we're doing spot number 3. So this is the last spot. Next week we will give away the bag of Paydirt. This is spot number 3 for a 1/4 gram bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Right now there's only 2 other people in it. I think PA Patriot and Package Total. So if you want to be spot number 3 and have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a bag of Miller Prospecting's Paydirt with a quarter gram in it, make sure you hit it up. Hit that hidden comment. Go leave a comment. Only one comment. You know. Joey Brown, how's it going? Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all still doing good with it. I had someone comment yesterday asking me if y'all had a website or something for it. So you need to tell Jason he doesn't have an About Me page on his YouTube. So whenever I try to refer someone, I have to refer him, tell him, oh, go to his video, have him click the see more underneath the video in the description to get the link on how to do it. You know, like if he had an About Me page with all that same information on it, I could just send him a link here. You know? And I don't like to just give out emails and be like, oh, here, email this person, because, you know, that's somebody's email. But it's awesome y'all are still doing good with it. Oh. And this tea I got, I was running late setting up the show, so I was doing stuff upstairs, running back and forth up and down here. So I had, you know, my kettle on my stove, and the water was boiling when I poured my tea. So my tea is like boiling hot. And of course, it's in a thermal mug, so it's not cooling off. Oh, is he coming out with a new product? Oh my, what is that? I'm gonna have to email him. Oh, and I don't know if anyone saw, but you didn't see it, but well, I'll have to show y'all later. But I added an addition to my shelf of wonder from Flower Gold Wizard. So Rocky Mountain Prospect, how's it going, Ren? How you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing well. Hopefully everyone's been doing well and staying away from the whatever I keep getting. When I was joking with somebody, I said, my kids, I don't know what they're trying to do, if they're trying to kill me or something, but they're picking the wrong person. All they're gonna get if I pass away is a whole bunch of debt. You know, they need to wait a good 10, 12 more years till my shelf of wonders like a little bit fuller or something. Enough to pay off my debt, you know. Cool rock. But over there with my collection, I have a collection of stuff I always throw in the corner. So I got some Culver nickels, yeah, Culver Arrowhead, some shiny. He is a sneak peek in one of his recent videos. Wow. You know, I've been sick. The last video I watched of his, I watched his sneak peek, his Patreon sneak peek. And then I watched one of his other ones. Now I have to go back and see. Dang it. But I will say I'm about a month behind on everyone's videos, so you'd think while you're sick you'd be able to watch more videos, but you just don't. You just can't focus on anything, so. Brewers Prospecting, what's up, brother? Beerman's Gold Prospecting, what's up to you as well? It's been a while. How you been doing? How's the store doing? Y'all recovered and getting better over the craziness with it? And sadly, that seems to happen to a lot of prospector stores. I was looking at I was looking at somebody else's prospector store, and I saw that they had put a sign. Like I was looking at, just their store pictures, and they had a sign on it telling people that they no longer keep, like the expensive Mind Lab stuff or anything in stock anymore, just because people are breaking in and stealing everything. Just Mind Labs, as expensive as those are, like the Gold Bug and stuff, I'm surprised they don't have like better serial numbers or something on them. But Wildcat Prospecting, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. More gold. Seems to all be pretty chunky. I haven't seen any fine stuff yet, so it's pretty easy panning so far, which is good. I need a nice easy night. Dina, how are you? Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone again that joined the show. You're all way too kind. And don't forget, I'm sure one of my mods will post it in a little bit. Make sure to follow the hidden link that will be popping up on the screen from Nightbot eventually. And the hidden link so you get a chance to win a bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Mike from the Gold Vlog. And Mike, I don't know why, you'll text me in the morning about silly stuff, about videos and stuff like that. But you had that heart-shaped nugget, and you were willing to sell it. I'm watching your video, and I'm thinking, well, why didn't Mike text me? I had like $60 in my bank. I mean, I probably could have scraped together a couple more nickels or something. Like I said, I got 2 more nickels right here. I mean, I'd have been more than happy to buy that heart-shaped nugget, man. But no, just sell it to somebody that's been begging you for years. Oh, man. I will say that was a beautiful nugget. The last video, if y'all have not seen, that is a beautiful nugget. I've sent my daughter, so both my kids, every once in a while, not too often, I haven't done it in probably over a year, but I used to, every once in a while, if I found some really nice matching pieces of gold, like if I, was doing a review or something, I got 2 half-gram little pickers or nuggets, I'd send them to my kids. They could put them in their treasure chests. But my daughter, I always made sure hers were heart-shaped. So she's got probably like 8 or 9 heart-shaped pieces of gold. They're all between, quarter gram to, I think one's a little bit over 1 gram, but they're all heart-shaped, every single one of them. So there was a hard piece of gold to sell. I don't know why you sold it. It's just, I mean, probably that eventually you'll get it back. It's just, it's like one of those things where people who own certain businesses that for collectors, they tend to know that they'll see them back again, So I'm sure at some point it'll show up again, 20 or 30 years from now, someone will be like, oh yeah, we got this from so-and-so, and now we want to get rid of it, and you'll buy it, and then you'll keep it forever. So you'll put it in your vault to swim in. Got to keep the lights on here. Yeah. Yeah, when I used to, when I for a living, when all I did was comic books, buy and sell comic books, I can tell you it would kill me. I would put certain things, so like, there's certain comic books that are dear to my heart, that, old comic books. Hold on, I had to grab a rag. Like certain books like Spider-Man was one of my favorite, and The Tick and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But I remember I had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle #1, and I had it graded, and it didn't come back high enough, so I went and had a guy restore it and get it regraded and stuff like that. And the book was probably worth, I think at the time, like $3 grand. But because you have to be able to sell stuff and keep, like you said, keep the lights on. I put it on eBay for like $5,000, 5 or 6 grand, something like that, like double what it was really should have been worth. Because I was like, this way I can technically say it's up for sale, but I'm not selling it, not in reality. But then eventually someone put in an offer, and it was just like, and it was like a bad month. I hadn't been doing much. I'd been buying too much, and I was like, oh, I have to sell it. And to this day, it's one of the hardest ones. I mean, I ended up having to sell my entire collection, but that was one of the ones where it was just like you said, to keep the lights on. You're like, oh no, I really don't want to get rid of this one. What's up, A3? Chef V, thank you both for being here. Appreciate it. If one of the mods wants to drop the hidden link, I'd appreciate it. And thank you very much for being mods. I appreciate it. I meant to do it this weekend, and I'll probably do it in the next week or two, but in the future, all my $79 tier members will be mods. So if you're a $79 Patreon member, you will become a mod on the channel. Just because, that little extra thing for being my top tier members on Patreon, There's a nice little piece of gold. Maybe 0.2. Not making enough sound. Here, see us here. A little piece, but like I said, maybe 0.2 or something like that. I have a wheat penny and silver coin addiction. Well, penny's going to start being worth a lot more. And that sucks too. You should see. So one of my so another nickel for my collection over here. One of my future projects that I've been trying to work on for my house is I want to do in my kitchen, I want to do a copper penny floor and backsplash, but you need lots of copper pennies. So I've been slowly, like, if I get a copper penny, I kind of throw it in a jug. But I keep saying to myself, I need to buy, thousands of them. I need to start buying them in bulk. And then I read the news that they're going to get rid of the penny. I was like, oh, he just doubled the price of my floor. Oh, Mary, why are you always so difficult, Mary? Yeah, see, I used to save a lot of my stuff, a lot of the coins and stuff, and I still do. I mean, like I said, I got the pile of nickels over there. I have some stuff upstairs. But generally, I just, every once in a while, I'll be talking to somebody, and they'll tell me they have, such and such, and a kid or something like that, and I'll be like, oh, hold on, I got a gem bag I can make you and send it to you. And I'll end up sending it to them, And Culver, what's up, brother? I saw you here and I didn't say hi, but thank you for being here. Appreciate it. When my son used to collect gems and stuff, I kept a lot more stuff. But now that he doesn't, I just all kind of put it in my giveaway kit, Which is funny, though, talking about the penny, is I do have somebody I think I know that has something like 5 tons of pennies collected. So he's going to make bank. And that, because once they get rid of it, then they'll have to allow people to melt them down, so. All right, second to last little batch. Knock this out. Yeah, not anymore. I don't do that anymore. I don't have anything anymore. I can't remember the last time I sent somebody a gem bag of Paydirt. No. You missed out. What was it? I think last year or something I did the gem Paydirts. I took my whole son's collection because he was trying to buy something. Maybe it was the year before last. I made a whole bunch of gem bags and sold them. So most of the time, I think a lot of the gems now I get tend to probably end up being in my yard. Because when I do Paydirts like this all just gets dumped into my Tuesday bucket. But then when I dry out my Tuesday buckets once a year, I go through all my 5-gallon buckets and dry them out in my backyard. Then I screen it down to 1/4 inch. So everything over 1/4 inch just goes into buckets for my future yard fills. So a lot of gems probably go in there. So somebody one of these days is going to be like regrading my yard or something and just, you know, someone will be regrading my yard and be finding all kinds of stuff like, oh, wow, why is there so much quartz in this guy's yard? Hey, what's up, Benzo? How's it going? Stomach's rumbling. Uh-oh. Yeah, if anyone wants to share, or if my mods want to share anybody's channel links in here, be more than happy to share any links with any paid channels. It's free to subscribe to everyone. I encourage everyone to subscribe to each other. You know, it makes everyone's day to have more subscribers. Nobody's going to complain about getting more subscribers. So, you know, being part of this community is helping each other out. And cheapest way to do that and best way to do that is subscribe to each other. So, by all means, if, you know, you need somebody to share your link or something, just ask one of my mods to, and they've got nothing better to do. They want to keep their jobs. And thank you very much for doing that, HD. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, hold on. Getting an important message in. All right, here, let me do this. This is Yukon Alley. Let me take this message. Let me answer this. No. So it wasn't, so Allison is trying to sell Paydirt. It's just something to do with Shopify. So it's her website that's not letting her sell Paydirt. So if you've been waiting, she's waiting. Kristen, thank you for joining the show. Salmon patties. That sounds killer. Even though I don't eat salmon, salmon is one of the things I do. You know, when I used to eat fish, salmon was one of the ones that's pretty good. And it does sound good, brother. Y'all eat way too much good stuff compared to me. Tonight I will be having crackers and more soup. I have never eaten horse. I will say I wouldn't be opposed to it. I have eaten calf brain before, but I do like horseradish, but it's got to be with something, you know, something good. Now, I did tell everyone that I've had like a really nasty Timu stomach flu, and y'all going to talk about food. Haven't eaten anything but soup and crackers for like 3 days. People are killing me. All right, there we go. Pile of black sands and awesome, Lord Shadow. Now, I'll probably reply to you tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow I'm going to be really busy, so it might be Thursday or Friday when I get back to you, but, you know, anyone will tell you here in chat, I am absolutely horrible at customer service. That's why I don't sell Paydirt. But I appreciate the email, and I will get back to you. Just probably take me a day or two. I'm absolutely horrible. PBJ, that's awesome, brother. If I had bread, that's what I'd probably be eating tonight. It's one of the few things I was eating when I was sick was peanut butter sandwiches. I was just eating the peanut butter. I wouldn't do the jelly just because of sugar. Um, you know, didn't want too much sugar in a stomach that was already volatile. And peanut butter has still managed to stay cheap, so. So yeah, as Allison is saying, she's hoping it'll all be fixed by this weekend, but I don't know. So it's not up to her. It's I guess it's some big snafu that they have to deal with to get her website back in selling. Horseradish is really really good. I don't sell Paydirt either. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with selling Paydirt. It's a great thing, hobby, side business, or something like that. But just right now, with my current life, two kids, kid in high school, and 21-year-old daughter with a boyfriend, and doing reviews, and being a beaten down old man, I just can't deal with the customer service part. And thank you again, HD. Thank you very much. You've been bossing it out tonight, HD. Thank you very much. Yeah. How many implant you getting, Ortiz? Just one, or? Yeah. It was to me it was just like the treasure hunting, and like you said, finding something. It's just being disabled. It just for me when I first I was always reading stuff and just finding the love in reading history about different treasures and things lost, and then when I found Paydirt, I was like, wow, banger. I can buy a bag of Paydirt and be like an old prospector, except for I get to do it in the joy of my own house. From what I hear, isn't she mean to everyone? Eric's MRE, how's it going? Oh, Mary, Mary. All right. So, like I said, not too much fine stuff in here. I got 5 on that. Yeah. Oh, bigger gold, but a lot of black sands. Thank you very much, Tomcat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Spending time with the lizards. Hmm? See, I'm not a reptile person. That's one thing I can't deal with. I don't like lizards, don't like snakes. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, this is jet dry. It's the only thing I use for my snuffer bottles for is jet dry. So I just essentially just cut the hose off, like the little thing. So it's just super short and just use a snuffer bottle and put my jet dry in it. So, and this is the one you get from the Gold Rush Paydirt kits. This is the old one. Originally, when they had the Paydirt Gold Company, this is what you would get in all the stuff. And then they rebranded it again to be the Gold Rush. So, yeah, that's the only thing I will use a snuffer bottle for is containing other stuff. No gold pickup. Nope, nope, nope. Hate those things. And there she is. She's trying to drive me crazy, have me texting and panning and keeping up with chat at the same time. Allison in the house from Yukon Alley. Thank you for joining. So now, everyone, you can all ask Allison why her Paydirt isn't out. Start telling her how much you want to buy her Paydirt. Are there any Paydirt that has tin for black sand? The only ones I know of are all from Australian Paydirts. That's it. The only Paydirts I've ever encountered that had tin as one of the byproducts of black sands is Australian Paydirts, because a lot of their black sands do have tin. So if you want some, the odds are you're gonna have to find. And Jeff, thank you for joining the show. An Australian Paydirt. All right, there used to be one that almost all of their black sands was, but I don't think they're in business anymore. I can't remember a site. You'd have to go through my old reviews and see. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the only bags I've ever come across. I think there's like 2 or 3 Australian ones that I've done. And probably half the other ones I did had tin in it. They just don't know it and don't tell you. Yeah, I had the same horrible dream. About snakes when I was a kid. Never liked them. So yeah. So yeah, I was trying not to tell everyone, I don't want to blurt out too much information about the Yukon Alley Paydirt, but there you go. Yukon Alley said she's having issues with the Shopify platform itself. So, so it will come on. And like I said, I've told her as soon as it gets fixed on her end, I will update everyone on my Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member, I will let you know as soon as I know. So hopefully, maybe Allison, like a day before it actually launches, I will let all my Patreon members know so they can have their credit cards handy. They can, sell off one of the kids or kidney or something just in case, they need to. And then the day it launches, I will post on YouTube so everyone will know. But Yeah, anything that's not a bill is nice. Oh my gosh. Some days I dread my mailman and sometimes I don't, so. Kristen. Yay! So I know there's a ton of people looking forward to it, so always sells out quickly, which is good. Hmm. I want a special one like HD gets. Yeah, see, you can't send HD because he'll tell everyone. Hmm. Yeah, Allison, when are you gonna start putting out more content? I thought that was the goal last year, was to try and put out more content. You know, when you're up there on the plains hunting down that gold, why aren't you like moving cameras around instead of getting gold? Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know how they haven't gotten sick of Gold Rush already. That's just the same drama over and over and over, and you know, which employee is getting their own mine the next year, and just it's the same like trope every single season. You know, in the beginning it was kind of an interesting show just to see like the different people and stuff like that. But then when it was just like, like the season one, you had, like, okay, Bill and his assistant James are going to be gold mining. Then the next season, okay, James is broken off from Bill and got his own claim with his new partner, Willie. And then it's like the season after that, oh, Willie has his own new claim now. It's just like, you can tell that they were just swapping out people because they could get them for cheaper. It was like, oh, this guy wants a raise. Nope. Who is that guy that you had working in your cleanup shack? We'll give him a fake mine and let him work. So that's awesome. They need more shows. I don't know why, when they did the Gold Rush show, it brought a ton of people into the community and stuff like that. And it was awesome. And then they, it kind of petered out. And then they brought in like the ice fishing or the ice mining or whatever it is, whatever the Barren Sea one. And that one brought in a whole bunch of people and did good and well. But then that one's getting kind of boring. They need to do more, and not with like the same people. Like they tried to do it where they're like, oh, we'll do Gold Rush Australia and we'll just put Parker in Australia. It's like, no, dude, we can see Parker. We've seen Parker. I don't want to watch Parker in Australia. Show some crazy Australian dude with a gun and a machete. That looks like as soon as the show's off, he might go kill somebody, That's awesome. I mean, I did like the other show that we will not talk about because, they borrow gold that they shall not return. And I like that formula for a while. Even that one, it was kind of like, okay, well, that one's kind of, that's the thing. You got to keep updating. You can't do the same formula every single season. Like every 3 years or 4 years, they should just totally rebrand, I mean, I understand you keep your old show, but just start a new series. I mean, it's like NCIS. I mean, what is there, like NCIS in every single city now? If you turn on TV, NCIS New Orleans, NCIS LA, NCIS San Francisco, NCIS Delaware. you know, they know, they're like, okay, people are getting tired of this show, but we still have a few loyal customers. But let's switch it up. I already hit her up for that HD. I already hit her up. I get first dibs on hanging out with Allison at the mine. I told her I will work in the gold room, just panning away all day, cleaning up all her finds. Staring at all those piles of gold for free. And yes, very nice pile of gold here. Who said that? Adam, yes. There you go. A couple nice little pickers in here. I don't think any of them are like too hefty. They look kind of big, but they're all kind of light. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think they're all gonna be like 0.2s. 0.2s in there. But there we go. Nice little pile of gold. Again, really, it's not a bad company. I really like this company, TandR Prospecting. And when we get back to the computer, I'll look up to see if they actually have any Paydirt in stock. They were going to be in my Paydirt Championship. They were going to be seller number 8, but since they didn't have any in stock and they didn't get any in stock for 2 months, they were taken out for that. RJ's Paydirt went in their spot. So I don't. Oh, that's awesome. Well, you might happen to know somebody that would be more than happy to fly up there and do some of those cleanups. They're pretty good with the pan. I will say that. Now they are ugly though. That's the only thing. I have to ask them if they mind having some ugly dude doing cleanups. But they wouldn't mind having a free trip up there just to do some cleanups to be on a TV show. Yeah. Oh, I need this. That's it. But, all right, there we go. Let me move my cameras around. Make y'all look at my ugly mug. There we go. Stanley McFalls, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. All right, let's shrink down. Pan and cam. Make y'all look at the ugly mug. There we go. We'll keep the gold up there so you can just every once in a while briefly look down and be like, refresh the eyes, refresh the eyes. Yeah, definitely. If you get invited, go. If you get a chance to go, Refotris, go. I get invited every once in a while to places, but just, me with kids and, custody orders and stuff like that, being broke, poor, disabled, it's like, oh yeah, I wish I could fly up there next weekend, but no. 3 pickers. Yeah, 3 pickers, definitely. There's 3 pickers in there. I don't think any of them would be nuggets. Like I said, to me, I'm basic. 0.5 gram or higher is a nugget. Anything 0.5 gram to a 1 gram is definitely a nugget. And then anything over a 1 gram is a nugget. But anything under 0.5 gram is a picker. 3 pickers. We'll have to see. Sucks not having upper teeth. I could bet, man. I only have teeth on one side in the back, so I chew on one side, and that's where I have them do all the work. It's like save one side. When I was young, I lost the 2 molars on the side over here, so regret that every day. You're broke like the rest of us. Yeah, we're all broke. That's why that's why we all don't have claims out in the Yukon with D10 dozers and. That's awesome, HD. That's a good one. That's absolutely funny. Yeah. All right. The hidden link has just been posted, and I will post it one last time. Make sure, if you haven't already, you go leave a comment in the hidden video. And this is for spot number 3. Next week, if spot number 3 is filled today, next week we will be giving it away, which is a bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt with a 1/4 gram of gold in it. So 1 in 3 chance if you win tonight of winning a bag of Miller Prospecting Paydirt. Right now, the only 2 entries are PA Patriot and Package Total. So oh wow, that's a lot, Revotress. That's too much. Yeah, see, if I had a new car, see, that's my problem. Is when I got divorced, like right before I got divorced, we sold our car. We had 2 cars. We had 1 car, and we bought a brand new car. And then we sold our car, which I think at the time had like 60,000 miles on it. And, Toyota, 60,000 miles on a Toyota is nothing. But we sold it. And then, 3 months later, we got divorced and I bought another Toyota. But that Toyota had 125,000 miles on it. So if I'd have, still had that 60,000 mile car, I'd be like, okay, great. I could drive to all these places and do stuff. But now, the car with 160,000 miles on it, you start thinking, well, if I drive up there and my car blows, do I really want to be taking the bus? Texas Donna, how's it going? Dale, good morning. And the Jeff McKeown, yeah, that's how they make all the teeth for the all-in-4 implants. What is it, zirconium or zircon or something like that? Yeah. They have like these printers that print the teeth or something. And it's crazy. Like if you see them when the teeth come out, they're like super big, like really big teeth. And they have to like heat them up. And then it shrinks them and makes them hard. So it's cool. Stay warm. Ice is coming. Oh no. 245 on my camera. Yeah, I mean, I love my Toyota. It's just, once they get to a certain mileage, they'll probably last another 100,000. But if they don't, they're done. They're toast, So, I always, this is my daydream. I always daydream. I'm like, oh man, I could just, I can't afford it, especially with kids still in the house and stuff like that and eating me out of house and home and making me sick all the time. But, is getting a new Toyota. It's like, just get a new one. Then I could drive everywhere and do whatever I want. But then, again, I got to wait till the kids are out. Then I can do that. So still got a couple years on that. We'll have to see. But yeah. So put in the hidden comments. Let me go make sure all the hidden comments are going through so we can do that giveaway. And then Saturday, I do have a Paydirt battle coming out. I have the Paydirts over here. I have to shoot that video. So tomorrow, lots of crackers, taking breaks, shooting the video. It is a Paydirt battle I have coming out Saturday. Tomorrow, I do have the Guess the Gold contest videos coming out. So if you are a Patreon member, those videos will be coming out tomorrow. So get your guessing caps on. Let me see. And then what else? I also will probably have an unboxing video before the weekend. So either tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, I have another video coming out. It was supposed to be out last Saturday, but it didn't. So that will be coming out sooner than later. And then next Tuesday, I have a big bag of Paydirt we're going to be going through. It is a Paydirt Sellers Paydirt reveal. This will be the reveal for a brand new Paydirt coming out. So that will be next Tuesday. Some exciting stuff coming up the next couple days and next week. So it's really good that I spent the last week sick as a dog. Yeah. Loved my Toyota Rodeo. Yeah, that's the one thing. That is the Toyota killer, is rust. Toyota killers are rust. That is the thing that'll kill them. 500 on F-150. There you go. Yeah, see, my problem is, it's not so much that I'm scared that my car will break down. It's scared that I couldn't replace my car. Our new Tundra, the figures. Yeah, I wouldn't get a Tundra. I never really liked the Tundra. I love Toyotas, but I know the Tundras, are one of their ones. It was pretty much with any truck. I think the trucks are the least reliable from any company, because they know they're the most popular. It's like, if you're going to make 10 different cars and one truck, and the truck's going to outsell those 10 cars, you're going to do, be okay with it having the least R&D in it and the most flaws, because it's still going to sell the most. So That was so nice of Joey, Mary. Isn't it so nice of Joey? Oh. All right, let's get everything ready for the giveaway. Unfortunately, we got to say bye-bye to the gold. So that was a really awesome bag. And again, here, before we do that, let me look up TandR prospecting before we do the giveaway. Let me look up TandR prospecting. Is that it? Nope, that is not it. Oh, maybe they're out of business. It looks like maybe they're shut down. Website is down. Oh, well, now it's back up. Okay, well, there you go. It's just a glitch in the matrix. But I see nothing on there. Well, yeah, it looks like, so TandR, it looks like, is no longer selling Paydirt. Well, that's sad. They're a good Paydirt. Like I said, I paid $80 for this. There's no purpose in me even trying to figure out an ROI. I paid $95 for this, and that included shipping, but the bag of Paydirt was $80. Shipping was $15, and gold spot in the day that this was purchased was $80. $80. How long ago was this? Gold spot was $80. Gold is just going. Is gold over 92 a gram right now? Last I looked, it was right at 92. 93.02. I mean, every day I look, it goes up another buck. Woohoo, there you go. This is getting to be. Woo. So that's good, because when I last look at Yukon Alley, let's see. Let's look up Yukon Alley. Yeah, her 1 gram, $68. This is going to be a deal. Steal a deal. $68 for a 1 gram bag. All right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. Let's get rid of panning cam. Shrink down the ugly mug. Do the giveaway. Or pull the name. And as always, if I pull your name, you must post something in the live chat to collect it. Otherwise, you don't get your spot. So if I pull your name, make sure you post something in live chat. Shrink down the ugly mug. There we go. The famous Miller Prospecting Paydirt, but also coming soon again, Yukon Alley. There you go. T-shirt, swag, all kinds of stuff. Paydirt. Look at that, $68 for 1 gram, which is not going to be the price. That is not going to be the price. But you never know. You know, maybe. It'd be awesome, but I don't think it'll be $68. I'm thinking, let's see, I'm thinking what? 98 plus shipping? No, it's got to be higher than that, huh? What is it going to be, like 108 plus shipping? I haven't looked at Paydirt in like 2 weeks, so I'm going to have to look. I'm curious at what Paydirt's actually costing now. Oh my secret shopper is going to start costing so much money. Oh, there you go. Miller Prospecting website. I can't dream about that. And don't forget, you can support this channel on patreon.com. You can just come to my website and click this one with the P on it, this gold one with the P, to support the channel so I can do reviews because they're getting more expensive. But here we go. Let's pick a comment. And you can still join my Patreon and support the channel. Fetch, anything goes. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for joining my live show. I really appreciate it. But if I pull your name, make sure you must post something in the live comments. So there we go. Mark Sheldon, congratulations. I know he's here and he's active, and I know he's probably already clicked that button saying, woohoo, woohoo. So Mark Sheldon, congratulations. Happy Tuesday to all, but happy Tuesday to you. So there we go. Back to the Miller Prospecting website. Been working on it. I've been helping a buddy of mine build a website, so I've been working on some stuff on mine as well, trying to optimize it, make it a little better. So I haven't really made it look any better, but there we go. I have been working on adding some more article stuff and some more stuff just so it'll be better for search, so more people find the website and get the information and not buy junky Paydirts anymore. So, you know, that's the whole goal, is to keep people from buying bad Paydirts and finding good Paydirt. So more I can do to the website to get people the information. You know, a lot of people that find my channel found it from my website and just searching. So, but all right, let's see. Has Mark Sheldon claimed his prize yet? Yes, he did. So 92 Silverado. $93? That's what you got, Culver? Oh, no, that's what yeah, Gold Spot's at. 135 Canadian. Oh, hey, come on. Well, you have to go change the prices. Big old school. Bring it back to like 70s. you know, go old school, Or you could just do like some sellers, Allison, leave it at $68, but then charge $68 shipping. Just make everyone think they're getting a great deal at first. You're like, woohoo, $68 for a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. Oh, wait, in each bag it costs $68 to ship. And yeah, thank you all. I did see Mark posted. I need to write him down that he's here. So, Mark, package total, and PA Patriot. You were the three. Next week, one of you three will win a bag of Paydirt. We'll do that next week. I still don't know what we'll do for a prize next time. I was supposed to have new prizes where I'd start doing weekly prizes on weekly prizes every Tuesday. We did a live show, but being sick and just not ordering the stuff I was supposed to order samples like 3 weeks ago, and I couldn't come up with a design I liked. I finally came up with a design I liked, but then they didn't order the samples. So I don't know what we'll do next time. So next Tuesday, we probably won't be doing a giveaway, or maybe I'll do something small and give away a pile of nickels from over on my sink. I wish when I hit the mother one, I'll put up last year's price. So there you go. Well, that might not be good because what if gold drops? Gold drops to like $60 and you'll be like, oh yeah, we're selling it back at the 90 grand. Yeah. But there we go. We got our winners. Next week we'll be doing the thing. And like I said, Saturday I do have a Paydirt battle coming out. 2 big sellers doing a Paydirt battle. Big bags of Paydirt. These are the heftier bags of Paydirt. Not a 1 gram tiny whiny little battle. This is a bigger battle with some high ROIs. That video will be coming out Saturday. If you're a Patreon member, or if you've been thinking about becoming a Patreon member and you're like, hey, maybe I'll be his Patreon member. Videos for gold guessing will be out tomorrow. So if you want to guess on the gold, those videos will be coming out tomorrow. So get your thinking caps on, get some gold port, eyeball that pile, then eyeball what I'm pouring. Make your guesses. Those will be posted on the videos tomorrow and Patreon as well, right around 6 o'clock. They should be at the normal time I post most of my videos, right around 6 o'clock. So the 3 gold guessing videos will be out tomorrow. And then either Thursday or Friday, I have an unboxing video for something for the future for the channel. I'll be doing that. And then again, next Tuesday, Paydirt Unveil live on the channel. We'll be doing a brand new Paydirt coming out that I know people have been asking for. So this is the brand new bag of Paydirt Unveil next Tuesday. So if you didn't join this show and you're watching the replay, you definitely want to be here next week. If you are watching this week, then you definitely want to watch next week. So Dan, how's it going? Dan? How have you been doing? I'm hungry. I know, I'm starving. I'm so tired of just eating soup and crackers. It just does nothing for your stomach. Your body just absorbs soup and you pee it out in like 2 seconds. So, I'm dying for some like Taco Bell or something. Last time everyone was giving me money for Popeyes and I still haven't gotten that, but I'm not touching Popeyes. I'm not touching Taco Bell either. But even pizza would be good. Tomato sauce can't wreck me too bad, I guess. And it's a lot of, carbs. So maybe a little cheap little Caesar's pizzas on my menu for tonight. If at least I'm going to be hugging a toilet, at least I had a good meal beforehand. So, I appreciate that, Culver, and I appreciate everyone who comes here every week. I appreciate all my mods here who are here every single week. I appreciate my Patreon members, my subscribers, all of you. But I think I'm going to get out of here and start trying to go get something to eat in my stomach because it's rumbling something serious. It wants something in there so it could then make me hug the toilet later. But I am out of here. I hope everyone has an absolutely blast for a week. I will hopefully see you all Saturday for my Paydirt battle. on Patreon for some gold guessing tomorrow, and then next Tuesday for a big Paydirt reveal of a brand new Paydirt hitting the market. Well, a brand new bag of Paydirt from a Paydirt seller, we all know. But brand new Paydirt coming out from a Paydirt seller. But I'm out of here. Thanks, everyone. And thanks, one and only. How's it going? But tuna mac? No, I can't do tuna. I'm sick. Tuna, I couldn't even eat the tuna. So thank you, everyone. I hope everyone's feeling much better than I am. Stay away from all those Temu bats and stuff because they keep getting me sick. But hopefully I will see you all next Tuesday. And thanks, everyone.